What is going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for clicking on this, and today we are going to be doing the most populated free-to-play games on Steam. How I've done this is I've gone on Steam charts, looked at the top 10 most populated free-to-play games, and I'm going to compile a list of them, reasons why you should play them, reasons why you should try them out, and they're all free-to-play, guys. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. And in place number 10 we have got World of Tanks, which is a hugely popular war game which is obviously based around vehicular combat, mainly that being tanks. There's so much customization options in this game, over 350 different tanks. The game has a huge fan base on every single platform: PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360 and mainly PC, i.e. Steam. They've really hit a niche in the gaming market, and it's only been getting bigger and bigger and bigger over the years. And not to mention, this game does have cross-platform play, which means you will be able to play against people on Xbox 360s, Xbox Ones, PS4s, if you're on PC, and if you're on Xbox then you can play against all the other platforms, which in my opinion is great. Lots of games are missing cross-platform play, and for a free-to-play game to have it, that is really ticks all the boxes for me. Again, if you don't like it, just try the game out. You might like it, you might love it, you might hate it. Again, it's just there to try. And next we've got Heroes and Generals, which is a hugely popular. It's a World War II shooter on Steam. Now this game gives you so many options. You can fight on foot, you can fight in vehicles, you can snipe, you can be a paratrooper, you can drive tanks, fly planes. And it has a really unique campaign sort of style. So you pick a faction, you pick Germany, the US or Russia, and you get put into like different areas fighting over the area, and whoever can maintain and control the most area at the end of the campaign is branded the winner. Then you get rewards and coins which help you purchase add-ons, new guns, attachments. It has quite a toxic community, I must say. Lots of people will defend this game to hell. If you say one bad thing about the game, you will get butchered. But give the game a try. It is a really fun game. If you like World War II shooters and you currently can't afford, I don't know, like Battlefield 1, maybe give Heroes and Generals a try, because it has millions upon millions of players. And it's just so much fun for absolutely free. There's tons of DLC coming out for the game. Again, it's free. You don't have to pay for any of the DLC. They do have a premium option which you can pay for, but it is definitely not pay to win, guys. Just give it a try. And in place number 8, this is not a game that I like, guys, but I have to put it here just because it is the 8th most popular game on Steam, and that is Clicker Heroes. Now this is a really casual sort of RPG. They label it as an RPG, you literally just click, 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 face bosses. This could be a good introduction to people who want to play RPG games who aren't maybe old enough, you aren't like 10 years old, you want to play an RPG game. Clicker Heroes could be the game for you. They label it as having big boss battles. Personally, again, I don't like the game. It's definitely not a game for me, but it has 12,000 players at the time of this recording, so it has to be on the list. Just give it a try, let me know what you think. Now next we have got Path of Exile. Now this is a proper RPG, very much unlike Clicker Heroes. If you are wanting to get into the RPG genre and you do not have any money, Path of Exile is a great introduction to games like Diablo 3. It is very much like Diablo and StarCraft, but it's free. The only thing I don't like so much in this game is the cash shop, but I know a lot of free-to-play games have to make their money up somehow, but it just seems a fairly pay to win to me. But the graphics in this game do look amazing for a free to play game. The gameplay is solid, and you can always play with your friends, and the skill tree is bloody huge. There's tons of different skills you can branch out into. You can be a sorcerer, archer, swordsman, and they add weekly updates with tons of new missions, tons of new DLC. Again, the DLC is free, so they must be making their money up somehow. This is why the cash shop is such a prominent feature in this game. But if you're looking for a free RPG, do not hesitate to give Path of Exiles a try and let me know what you think. Now we've got Unturned. I like to refer to this game as the kiddie version of DayZ. It is a zombie game set in an apocalypse, but as you can see, it's like Minecraft. It's all blocky. This game was made by, I think it was like 15, 16 year old, and then it got pushed to a bigger team, and it is currently on 20,000 active players on Steam. This is a fucking very, very popular game for I guess you can say the younger audience. A lot of people under 16 love this game. It's like a spiritual successor to Minecraft, if Minecraft was a zombie game. Now, there's guns in this game, there's crafting, there's building. It is DayZ, but just blocky. That is the best way to describe it. Lots of people enjoy this game. It's got very positive reviews on Steam. If you're under 16 and you like Minecraft and you like DayZ, give this a try. Now we've got War Thunder, which is it's a flight simulator game basically, set in World War II. So if you like flying planes, it is also a cross-platform, which is great, similar to World of Tanks. But this game is not just limited to flying planes. There is also ground forces added now, and submarines and ships. It is a great World War II vehicular simulator. Again, very similar to World of Tanks, but it branches out into more sectors. You can control tanks, you can control ships, and it is a lot more popular than World of Tanks. As you can tell, it's a lot higher up on the list. It's free to play, and it doesn't have a bigger emphasis on a cash shop. World of Tanks has a slightly bigger emphasis on a cash shop than War Thunder does. But they basically market this as tanks, planes and submarines all in one game, whereas World of Tanks is just tanks. And I even think the tank combat in this game is better than in World of Tanks, which is fairly fucking crazy to say that this game, which focuses on 3 aspects of vehicular combat, has better combat than a game that is just based on tanks. But if you don't believe me, again, give it a try. I used to love this game for my PS4. I only played it when the planes were in it. There were no tanks in it at that point. And next we've got Warframe. I'm sure all of you have heard of this game. This is an MMO. It is very fucking popular. Not to mention, on Steam it's got 30,000 active people, and it has tons of launchers outside of that. There's the PS4 version, the Xbox One version, and it has its own game launcher, which is not on Steam. And this game was a bit too complex for me. I tried playing it, and it's just not as intuitive as I would like it to be. But it does have PvP, shitloads of PvE content. You unlock these different warframes. Those are warframes. You start off with an original one with a sword, then you can change to ones with guns. And the combat, I've got to say, the combat in this game is fucking amazing. It is the best combat I've ever played in a free-to-play game. It would be higher on the list, obviously, if it were up to me, but it's based on population. But if you play this game, do not worry. This game is not going to be dying anytime soon. And the cash shop is not hugely prominent, which is crazy to say when this game is so popular, and they could make absolutely shitloads of money off the cash shop. You can purchase the warframes instead of unlocking them with in-game currency, but the in-game currency doesn't take too long to get if you're on like a session, you're playing shitloads of PvE content. And if you're playing with your friends, you're going to have a hell of a fun time. But again, this game is just not intuitive enough for me. It's so complex, you'll find yourself looking at wiki pages a lot to understand what's going on. But give it a try. Now we have got Paladins. Lots of people have got a negative view on this game, labelling it as an Overwatch clone. Now the truth is, this game did come out before Overwatch. Lots of the features weren't like Overwatch until Overwatch came out. Then they seemed to change a lot of features and make it like Overwatch. Regardless, it is a very popular game and quite a fun game, and it does have some features that Overwatch doesn't. Like the card system is very unique. You can basically change your class playstyle on the fly, which I find fucking amazing. And the game is fully free to play, and there's no huge emphasis on a cash shop, which Hi-Res Studios are really good with this, similar to what they've done with Smite. Smite didn't actually make it onto this list. It was pretty dead at the time of this recording, but they've made a comeback with Paladins, and I have played it. I like it. It's not as good as Overwatch, but it's free to play, so what do you expect? But as you can see, lots of the characters do look pretty fucking similar to Overwatch, but I can't really say anything bad about the game. I just don't agree with how similar it is to Overwatch. But there's fanboys on both sides, so I'm guessing I'm going to get some comments saying they copied Overwatch or Overwatch copied them. But I'll just let you guys know I am neutral. I've got to stay on a neutral standpoint, but it is a really, really fun game. The characters are really well worked. Like, the character detail is very high in this game, which I think is higher than Overwatch. Again, I'm going to get some hate, but that is Paladins. Now we're gaining some traction, we're getting towards the top of this list, and we have got Team Fortress 2. I don't think much really needs to be said about this game. It has been a mainstay in the most popular free-to-play games in the last like 7-8 years. This game's been out since 2007 or 2008, near enough 10 years, and it's still currently at the time of this recording has got 55,000 people playing, which I just find absolutely crazy. It is it's very similar to Paladins and Overwatch with the team-based play. I've played it on my Xbox 360 when I had the orange box, not played it on PC. It's never really interested me that much, but if you've got no money or you want a good game to play, Team Fortress is a good game to download because it still receives DLC to this day, and it's got an art style which will never really, people will never really complain about the graphics, and an art style that which will never get outdated because no one can complain about the graphics. It is a really cartoony game, and this aids to its success, and probably aids to why Valve will not release a new Left 4 Dead, because Team Fortress is doing so well. It does have a cash shop, people do spend lots in it, but the game is so popular. Valve having this and Steam, I don't think they really need to do much, and it has a couple of classes. As you know, there's not been a new class added for years, it's just doing that well. It's broken down to two teams, the blue team and the red team. There's so many machinimas on this, like so many funny clips you can find online. It is just an overall really well-rounded game, and if you want in my opinion, this is the best free-to-play game that you can get on Steam. Try Team Fortress 2. Now, drum roll please. And in place number 1, I think near enough everyone saw this coming, we have got Dota 2, which is a free-to-play MOBA. Now, me personally, I do not like MOBAs, but lots of people must, because at the time of this recording there's 500,000 people playing this game. Bear in mind that's 500,000 people playing Dota 2 right now, and for me the community is just too toxic to get into MOBAs. I've seen the community on League of Legends and Dota 2, and personally they really just don't stand out to me. But there is a huge competitive scene around Dota 2, which I'm sure most of you are aware. There's huge money in MOBAs. Smite's another one, which was nowhere near as popular as this at the time of this recording. But I've got so many friends on Steam who are just constantly playing Dota 2. There's just so many different ways you can play it, and the free lane system. I've never been a fan of the lane system in MOBAs. I must be wrong, because lots of people enjoy this game. Now, if you do enjoy this game, I want you to let me know in the comment section, why is Dota 2 so appealing to so many people? Is it just the fact that it is free to play and it's a MOBA? Because I think this is more popular than League of Legends, but again, League of Legends is another really popular game, and they're both MOBAs. 2016 seemed to be the year of the MOBAs. Hopefully 2017 doesn't go that way, because I'm not the biggest fan, but I've played it once or twice. It's a decent game. Personally, I wouldn't say it's the best game on this list, but it's the most popular. Now guys, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to share it with your friends. My last two videos will be on screen now. Hit a thumbs up if you want to support me. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.
Bye, have a beautiful time.